XP Deus 2 version 3.1. I'm out on a pasture site using the Tekkna program. I think I may have made a schoolboy error. It's another one hit by the spade. What an idiot. Would you did this one? Big Roman silver denarii, I think. Well, we all know the Tekkna program's great for those low conductive targets, but using that full tones, it can also be great for cherry picking the higher conductive targets, and that's exactly what we're doing today. So what can I tell you about this field? It is a lovely open meadow, and when we think of open meadows, we think about lowering the reactivity and getting maximum depth on those deep targets, but sadly in this case it isn't true, because this meadow is littered with iron. You know, we've got to sort of take into consideration this could well have been a Roman site many years ago, and that's where all this iron's come from. So we really need to adjust the machine to the ground under our feet. So the first thing I do when I get on a new field is see what the reactivity is like. So the default here is, what is it, 3, isn't it? 3. Not too many false signals. Let's drop it down 2 notches to 2. Straight away, way too low for this field. Can you hear all this carrier? I don't want to be hearing that, so back to 3. So yeah, setting of 3 is probably the best we're going to get. Coming up at about 52, 53. It's a lead bullet, I think. There's a little squeaker, but it's surrounded by iron. And you can see by the numbers 34, 84. Doesn't know how to call it because of all this contamination, but do you know what? I'm going to have another spadeful out of that one. I think it's a squash musket ball. A big one at that. In amongst all this, listen to this. Oh, I can see it is a coin. Doesn't look very old. Quite deep though. There you go, a 1959 shilling. 61. Come on, Tekkna. It's a button. I can feel the pip on the back. There it is. Oh, while I've got you here, a lot of people have been saying they haven't got notifications when a new video comes up. So what you need to do is go onto the home page and just click that bell icon. So when you do that, you'll get a notification every time I put a video up. Can you hear all that iron? Blows my mind. Just listening out for those solid high tones. 58, 60. Are we in button territory? You never know, do you? See, you'd think that was junk, but it's still something, isn't it? It's still, I don't know. Originally, it didn't have the spade mark through it. I think that's a later addition. That's another one hit by the spade. What an idiot. Oh, yes. 80, 81. Little bit ghosty, isn't it? Could be a small or deep one there. Here we go. Wow, that looks like a medieval spectacle buckle. In fact, it is a medieval spectacle buckle. What a lovely find. So a few people are going to be asking me about these new features on this 3.1 update. And to be fair with you, I've not really had to play around with them too much because I've been doing other things. But as soon as I sort of get my head round them and can give you a conclusive answer, I'll do a separate video for that. I don't know, would you dig that one? Well, I've moved it. It's in my hand. Oh, sweet. Absolutely lovely. And it's a button. If you'd have said yes, well done you. I wasn't convinced on that one. On a bad day I would have left it, I think. But yeah, it was a button, a deep button at that. It's got a bit of a buzz with it too though. Oh, I don't know now. Not convinced. Is that's iron? Piece of junk. Well, that's what I felt like saying. F. Another one. This is getting boring now. That's more like it. Oh yes, that's beautiful. Oh, what is that? Some sort of thing. You don't want it in your hand. Let's put it that way. And if you're too lazy to bend down and pick your probe up, here's a top tip. Ha ha ha! That's a real squeaker. Can't walk away from that one. That's a big silver coin, I can tell. Yeah, big silver. We've hit the jackpot, guys. There it is. Okay, so it's not silver, but it's a coin. That was a beautiful sound, wasn't it? Would you dig this one? There is a little bit of jam in that donut, isn't there? It is a tiny little button, look. Tiny little, oh, it's a gold gilded one as well. Well, if you'd have said yes, dig it, well done you. If you'd have said no, well, perhaps you want to join up for one of my one-to-one bespoke detecting tuition days. Oh, that's a handsome sound. 93. Big Roman silver denarii, I think. There it is, a coin. Not a lot on it, I don't think. Maybe. Do you know, I've dug so many targets, I won't be putting them all on camera, but I've been constantly digging. I'm just going to have to show you just a few. Okay, I've dug a lot of junk today, but some interesting finds as well. Well, that's just about it, guys. Thank you very much for your company. I've really enjoyed using this Deus 2 today, cherry picking those high conductors. Just an average day's detecting really with some interesting targets. I'm going to have to wrap it up now because I've got some stuff to do at home and I don't want to go in all Alanis Morissette on me, do I? If you want to see some more XP videos, I've got my XP playlist coming up now.